Hi there, I'm Lavana and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard, episode 51. Okay, so let's have a look and see if there's any quests for us. No, we're all good here. And I think we're all good everywhere else, but we will transfer back to the lighthouse just to make sure that we haven't got any new quests. Yeah, okay. Looks like everything is in Ilethari Forest, but let's check. Alright, so... Yes, we do. Okay, we need to speak to Emmerich, Davrin, and Lucanus. Alright then. We'll head up to Emmerich. Alright.
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
Okay, where are we going for 2 days? What? This sounds exciting. Wait, how many books, Emmerich? Oh, that sounds like Harding. It does kind of sound like Harding, but she's a professional scout, so... she knows to travel light. Yeah, that sounds like you.
I'm surprised she took the bedroll. I've seen her sleep on roots.
I don't sleep on roots. I sleep amidst the roots. If you do it right, it's like being cradled. A tree hug.
Oh.
Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic... thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Guys. Harding, take some comforts. Emmerich, enjoy the nature. Both of you do what you want. Emmerich, just enjoy the nature. Yeah. I mean, this is Harding taking you camping. If it was anyone else, maybe you would take comforts in that, but you went to Harding, who is a scout. Very little is what she takes with her, and you should already know that. So just enjoy the nature.
Okay, Emmerich. I'm not saying bring 0 books.
Well, certainly.
But sketch a little. Birdwatch. Ask Harding the names of plants.
I suppose I did ask if she'd show me around Ferelden.
Exactly.
Because Ferelden has the best woods.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
Lovely. Okay, and they both approve. Is it possible for them to not approve? That was very nice, very civilized. Okay, Davrin and Lucanus. So we'll head over to Davrin first, and then finish off with Lucanus. If you're going to ask someone to do something, and you know they have a particular way of doing it, it's exactly their expertise, you just go with it, don't you? Otherwise you wouldn't ask them. Okay, Davrin. Let's talk.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlethan soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
All right. A friend in need. Okay, wait, that's another for Alathan, isn't it? Yeah. Another quest for Alathan. Okay, well, we'll see what Lucanus has then. I'm sure that won't be in Alathan. So we might end up doing whatever Lucanus wants to do first. And then we'll do all of the Alathan quests together.
Hey,
And
Rook.
Ooh.
Come to stare into the fire. I've heard that helps people think. Can't say I've had luck with it.
really? Why not? What are you trying to think about? Do you need my help? Can we not ask? No. That's it. Alright. Well, never mind. Lucanus.
Rook, you're here.
Is something wrong?
Biago and Thea sent word. They have information about Ilario. Whatever it is, they wish to speak away from Treviso, away from anyone who might be listening. They won't put more to paper. I need to meet with them as soon as possible.
Ah. Finally. Finally. We're getting some traction on the Ilario angle. Alright, so they have information about Ilario. Does that mean that you reached out and told them your concerns, or are they doing this independently of you? It just so happens to be right after you found out that, yeah, he's working against you. Oh. Let's collect this. Odes to 7 Antevans. Page 3, okay. A page torn from Odes to 7 Antevans. Sweet vineyards of a youth now gone, and yet within the rising dawn the corvid flash was there again, the metal sharp, the talons plain, red ribbons to the nose and drain. Was there regret or agony? It's clouded in my memory. He stands forever on a wall, untethered by a contract's call, his hands relaxed, his posture tall. There's nothing that can fill the silence, the world's bereft without his kindness. Written in Nev's handwriting. Only trace of this book in the lighthouse, and it's this page. Matches the one shoved under my door. Wisps, fade drawing on a memory, or the lighthouse itself, sensing a dream, something more. Add it to the list. Ooh. Okay. I'll bet it was the caretaker. I bet the caretaker isn't just disappearing, he's actually invisible and he's just hovering around. Trying to get inside your head, trying to figure out what you need so he can take better care of you. Makes sense to me. Okay, that should be everyone. Yeah, alright then. So, we're going to be going to Treviso or Rivain. Wherever it is. Inner Demons is Docktown. Right, we're going to Minrathous. Well then, let's do that. And yeah, we're taking Nev. And I think Tash, isn't Tash's bond lower than everyone else's? I think it is, so we'll take you. Yeah. Alright, so, where exactly? Where is this going to be? Ah, down there. Okay. Well, let's... There's nothing else closer. No, let's fast travel then. Okay. I wonder why they decided to come to Docktown. I know he said that they wanted to be away. Why did I bring Nev? I should have brought Lucanus, shouldn't I? Well, that was silly of me. Okay. Well, I'm sure when we get there we'll have the chance to change it, but... Let's do that right now. Lucanus and Tash. Yeah. Okay. So he said that they wanted to be away from Treviso. And probably Ilario's network and whoever else might be loyal to him, but they decided to come to Docktown, the centre.
Curse. The last chapter of Two Hearts in Fog, right here.
Oh, very cool. The centre of Veilguard control. Veilguard being Zara. And whoever else might have been working with her or for her or you know. I'm sure Ilario knows about her contacts. Well, I guess we'll see how it works then. We shall see. Get to your point, Lucanus. Okay, and let's start that quest. Okay, a piece of news brings the conflict between Lucanus and Spite to a crisis point. Okay.
You found something? About Ilario?
Possibly.
What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Caterina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
He'd at least pawn it somewhere, yeah. It must be very valuable then. You think it's a message, or maybe he tried. Be ready for what you find. Yeah, maybe he tried it. Maybe he did try.
If the pawnbroker wouldn't take it, Ilario could have tossed it out in a rage.
The ring is priceless. Caterina's opal engagement ring.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Caterina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive.
Caterina's alive.
Ilario, you idiot.
What?
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Caterina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Caterina killed?
No.
Help us.
Okay. Okay. How? Us meaning you, or not now, Spite? Yeah, how?
How? What do you need?
He'll listen. He always listens to you. Come.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Inner
did you do?
demons.
Is this the Fade? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solus's past in the crossroads either.
Lucanus is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right. Let's go get him.
Okay.
Useless. All of this utterly useless.
Alright, okay.
I know this place.
Yeah.
It's the ossuary. The prison we freed Lucanus from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right. It's not the real ossuary, but it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanus is in here somewhere, right? He's... what, where they kept his blood?
Yes. Go there. But the locks everywhere. I can't touch them.
How do I get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse? Fight a bunch of giant spiders?
By getting past the guards. It's a prison.
Right. What was I thinking?
Probably that all the prison guards were dead when you got here last time, so there must be something else to it. You know? Because you didn't have to get past any guards in the prison, the actual prison. Greater entrance. Okay. And it's flooded. Alright, now that is creepy. Very creepy, but this is just in his mind. I guess this is kind of like what Envy was doing to the Inquisitor, maybe? We're technically inside Lucanus rather than inside the Inquisitor, though. Okay. And it is down that way that we're going. I suppose there's no real reason to look around, but I'm gonna anyway. Okay. Just in case. Not like I expect there to be any hidden goodies inside his head, but you never know. Okay. But yeah, this is what happens when you don't address someone's trauma. They hold it inside, pretend that they're fine, and then you have to have their demon come and forcibly make you understand what he's going through. Happens all the time, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, so we have to go this way. Alright. The cliffs. Huh, okay. High security.
What trouble you've been.
Huh. Gosh. I mean, some part of him must have thought that he was gonna die down here, so... Or that he would be lost down here and forgotten. This is very... understandable, really.
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be here.
Me? Why not?
You open doors. You don't close them.
Alright, well.
I can't believe it. You're home.
Yeah, Ilaria, I'm home. Oh, sorry, wrong person. Okay, and he didn't even sound angry about that. He was just surprised.
And you are raised into the heavens to join the gods. Perfect and exalted. A murder of crows at your feet.
Cute. Okay. And there's something to read here. Thought fragments. She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina. So few of us left. Okay. She took in orphans to train. She is the one who trained him. Ah.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did?
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror. Rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade, so this Katerina is... a spirit? Something like that?
No, Lucanus is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina, then. Katerina, Lucanus is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
Right. Your love can free him. Sure. He's in your shadow. He thinks he failed you. He does think he's failed you. I wouldn't say he's in your shadow. And it didn't really sound like she was ever very loving. So, I mean, I'd love to say that. I probably should. Maybe I should. We are charming and happy. I just think that one's probably more true. But no, let's look on the bright side. Your love can free him.
Lucanus may have changed, but he's still the little boy you loved and raised.
He's not changed. He's possessed by a demon.
And you would never think of rejecting him, whatever happened, would you?
My poor boy.
I mean, she's a crow, so... assassin. She probably would.
Promoted from flying vermin to malicious spirit. Whatever will you become next, I wonder?
Interesting. Okay. Is she talking to Spite there, or... Thought fragments. What if I go after him and get Katerina killed? All I have left. Oh. Well, do better. I have no idea. I have no idea. Just assume she's already dead and that this is wishful thinking. Ooh. And a third one. Thought fragments. But we're more like brothers. Katerina took us both in. All we had left. Yeah, she took you both in, but she favoured you heavily. Warden's Tower approach. Okay.
Magister Zara was far more benevolent than you deserved, Crow.
Ah, okay. I shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. This was my mistake. Spite is here. Yes, Spite and me too. Ah, Harding.
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
Then the
After
demon
a
has been
year
very
in the
helpful.
ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan Crow.
It's still Lucanus. All minds have scars, or it's the mind I need. It's still Lucanus.
You're the man you were, Lucanus, even buried in this pain. No demon would punish itself like this.
You really shouldn't trust anything you find in the Fade.
I trust you, Lucanus, and I trust myself to get you home. Let me.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
We didn't hear a tut there, but it was heavily implied. Ugh, Rook.
How long are you going to keep doing this?
Okay. If I cannot stay in control, Spite is waiting. Yeah. Okay. You'd have to kill me, and Spite would die. Okay. Are those the only ones? Are those the only ones? I haven't missed any more. There was just this one up here. Yeah, so is it just 3 in each room then? God, I hope I haven't missed any in the first area. Although we did look around quite thoroughly, so I don't think we did. Alright, let's keep going.
I was supposed to have a useful demon, and instead I have a useless abomination. Wonderful!
Well, that's the nature of experimentation. There aren't words enough to apologize. I cannot be this. Oh dear. Okay, Lucanus, okay. And we are Nev. Okay, let's have a look around for little notes first. I just want to make sure. Just on the notice board, okay. I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight. I'm better than this. Okay. To be honest, that thought could have come from any of them. Could even have come from me. There is a second one, but not a third one. Okay, I didn't want you to see that. Again, I'm not this. I cannot be this. Okay. Just the 2 notes. No, there was one at the... Yeah, there was one at the beginning, so that's 3. Okay, good.
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Stomach-churning excitement. Dread with a hint of hope. A long way to fall.
Ooh.
Somehow I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter? People come in 3 kinds. Family. Enemies. Contracts.
I hope that's just spite talking.
No.
Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanus won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
I'm here to help. Unfortunately, I'm stubborn. Stop hiding, Lucanus. I'm here to help him.
Lucanus always has a choice. If he can't see that, I'm here to show him.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
Okay. Let's hope my believing in him is going to work.
Tiresome. There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
Oof. That's rough. But not being an abomination herself, she doesn't actually know that. The blood vault. Okay.
I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Yeah. Thought fragments. What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this? What have you done? Yeah, what has he done? Ilario. Okay. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too. Cousin, what about you? Yeah. Oh. Well, she didn't come to him, but that's a lowbrow joke. I'm not going to complete it. Ilaria.
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
We can't avoid that. Ilario's a true coward. Don't let him speak for you. Or... grief for who? Yeah, grief for who? Who is going to be getting this grief? Fade vision, Ilario.
I think Ilario will be feeling that grief. Right, Lucanus?
You know that Katerina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren. All dead now, except for Lucanus and me. Last time the Grows fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
We can't avoid that. Ilario's a true coward. Yeah, no, we're a bleeding heart. We can't avoid that.
There's no alternative. There's going to be a confrontation, and it's not going to end well.
A year he spent in this hole, in darkness, dreaming of escape. Just to come home to kill his only family for a job he never wanted. Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever, and he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out.
We do need out, yeah. You know friend from foe. You deserve a better cousin. You don't know the future. Yeah, you know who's friend and who isn't.
You're an Antivan crow, Lucanus. A professional. Trained to avoid collateral damage and go after the real enemy.
You have no idea what the consequences will be.
Whatever
No one
they
does.
are, Lucanus, I'll be there to help you.
Okay. I'm hoping that this is happening in like an instant. Otherwise, the others, they're all at the cobbled swan just watching us collapsed on the floor, dreaming. Probably talking to ourselves.
Even if it kills you.
Absolutely, even if it kills someone. Anyway. Oh, yes. Behind the breakables, of course. But we're more like brothers. Katerina took us both in. We're brothers. She did. She did. You can't hide things behind breakables. Not from me. Okay. And I guess this is where it happened.
What are you doing here, Rook?
There you are, thank goodness. Repeating our rescue or ending this? Yeah, no. There you are.
Lucanus.
I have not moved. There's nowhere to go.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here!
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right, but it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with a blade. But healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not... Damn it, Rook!
Make him leave!
He will eventually. You're not helping Spite. Oh, that's not how it works. No, he will eventually leave, Spite. He will.
He's trying to leave, Spite. It's complicated. Mortals can't just change ourselves. It takes a lot of time.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this.
Counseling.
It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small, you and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Punish Ilario, save Katerina. Well, save Katerina, obviously. But still, he is a crow. But no, we don't want... I'm sure that would be giving in to Spite. Saving Katerina is not, so yes, we'll save Katerina.
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katerina together.
Together, we will fight!
Right then.
Rook, are you all right?
What's the matter with the two of you?
We just sort of stared into the middle distance. Yeah, we're good. We're good now. I was lost in thought or nothing. Yeah, no, we're good now.
We worked some things out, that's all. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're all right?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We'll only get one chance at this.
Can he though? Isn't she a crow herself? She might be old, but that just allows people to underestimate her. She is the first Talon. You know, that implies a certain amount of ability. Lucanus' bond has increased. Good. When he learned that Katerina might be alive, Lucanus was locked in indecision about what to do about his family. With help from Spite and Rook, he has chosen to focus on freeing Katerina. And I suppose the most interesting thing about that entire sequence is Spite actually agreeing to save Katerina. He's Spite. Why would he save Katerina? So maybe this is less about Lucanus changing and more about Spite changing. Maybe. I can't see him remaining... Well, I can't see him remaining Spite. If he's going out of his way to save someone. But cool. Alright. Well then. So are we just waiting... Are we just waiting on that? We don't have anything to actually do. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, everybody's Alathan quests are waiting. Alright. Anything here that we need to take care of while we are here? No? Alright, we'll head back to the lighthouse just to make sure no one else's quests have popped up, and then we'll head off to Alathan. And you know, that does make me wonder, if we are insisting that Katerina couldn't possibly think less of Lucanus because he's an abomination, doesn't it also follow that she can't possibly think less of Ilario just because, you know, he's a murderer? It's kind of what he's trained to be. If he is a crow. I think he is. A true crow. That's what she's brought him up to be. The betrayal, though. The betrayal of family. Maybe? But still. I don't think that should be enough. I don't think that would be enough. Hey, okay. Nev and Lucanus both have something to say. And that does just look like conversation, not quests. So, awesome. Let's see if you guys are going to say anything ambient dialogue-y.
Balara, it seems like your brother Syrian's mixed up with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
Well, the Grey Wardens have taught me that no one's beyond redemption.
I hope so.
Yeah. Also, isn't it kind of funny that the repository of knowledge that you found, the Nadas Dathalan, was for Anaris, and it happened to be Anaris that your brother found? That was very nice. Why don't we just ask the repository of knowledge about Anaris? And, you know, a way to outsmart him, anything, his tactics, anything. You've got the resource right there in your room with you. Okay. Let's get to Nev first.
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Ugh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Rook, it's very exciting. Nev's invited me to help solve a murder.
Ooh, sounds right up your alley. Fame and fortune await, or I don't know about this. Solving a murder is good. And you have to accept that he is doing this. He is a corpse whisperer. We're getting used to it. So fine. Yeah. That sounds like something that is uniquely your ability.
Well, if anyone's gonna gather clues from the dead...
I helped the Navaran city guard a few times, but a long-lost crime from the heart of Tevinter.
Let's not oversell it. You ready?
By the flame that stoked you, by the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You were a shadow dragon. Someone took you out.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
For justice? Why not? Because we'll drop you. Wow. Okay. For justice. Yeah.
For a chance to right some wrongs.
One last time.
Speak with no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No. Secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
Right. You can trust her. This got intense. I'll answer her. Of course you can trust her. She's a shadow dragon, just like you are.
Nev knows what she's talking about. You can trust her.
Your final task will be for naught, unless you aid us.
This one saw the murderer's face. Uranus. His son wanted out for Black Mage family. This one got the son to Azariel. Help him.
The shadow dragons will get him to safety.
Okay.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
Lovely. I think what Emmerich said was far more persuasive than us just saying, yeah, she's totally trustworthy. Really? Why would the skull trust us and what we deem is trustworthy? Definitely seemed more what Emmerich said. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's just Lucanus now. Yeah. Alright then. And let's talk.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
No. Pie is good. Is this a clue or you like Nev? You like Nev.
You're sweet on Nev.
Don't say it like that. You think it's too much?
She'll love it. Probably a little. Probably won't work. I'm sure she'll love it.
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
Rook. Thank you for giving me this contract.
Technically, your grandmother gave it to you. Technically. Navaran hazelnut tart. Note from Emmerich attached to a copied out recipe. Lucanus, here's my mother's hazelnut tart. She made one every winter send. Cake. 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 cups of finely ground toasted hazelnuts, 3/4 of a cup of sifted flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, sift into flour, 8 eggs, whites and yolks separated, 1 1/4 cups of apricot preserves, apricot liqueur for brushing. Icing, 8 ounces of chopped up dark chocolate, 1 cup of heavy cream, pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of orange liqueur or rum or strong coffee if wanted. Instructions. Beat egg yolks with sugar until thick and light yellow. Beat egg whites in fresh bowl. Mix ground hazelnuts into the egg yolk and sugar. Slowly add flour, then gently fold in egg whites. Butter and flour 2 8.5-inch pans. Bake around an hour, 325 degrees. Take cakes from pans, cool, split in half. Brush with apricot liqueur. Warm apricot preserves, strain out skins. Spread preserves across the cakes, then some icing as you stack. Decorate with icing and whole hazelnuts. Ugh. Icing. Gently boil cream, then pour over chopped up chocolate. Add pinch of salt for taste. Stir, then let rest for 15 to 20 minutes to make sure it's all melted. Cool completely, then whip it up and decorate the cake. Can add in coffee or liqueur, or both, to taste. Can also add in ground hazelnuts when whipping up the icing to add texture. Very nice. Okay. I suppose if you like hazelnuts, then that's a very nice cake. Cool. Alright. I personally don't like nuts. So that's kind of horrific for me, but yeah, that's lovely. Okay. And that should be everyone. That should be everyone. Yes, so we've got some personal quest to do in Ilethari now. Alright. I know we have the Fang Scorcher for Tash. And I think Davrin has one as well. So. Let's do it. Alright, so. Yeah, we need to speak to Strife and Irilyn to get the main quest going. But, okay, the dragon's lair. Okay, it's up in there. Where the locked and inaccessible doors were. And we've got Davrin and Asan down there. Let's do Davrin and Asan first. Okay. So what was that anyway? Going out for a walk. Yeah. Not too far away. Over there. Okay. And I should be able to get there.
Watch it!
Lovely. Okay. Any remains? No. Okay. Let's get over here. So. Somewhere over here is where we're meeting him.
Davrin.
Ooh.
The Gloomhowler wants to blight all the griffins?
Looks that way.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna get him back.
Thanks, Tosh.
It is, considering she apparently didn't want to blight the griffins. She was ordered to, so why is she wanting to blight them now? Who knows? I guess that's just blight madness. Must be. Have I gone the wrong way? Yeah, it's just down there. Okay. I definitely could have gone the other way. It would have been a lot faster. Let's wait for you to get to your mark. There we go. And let's start this quest. When Davrin returns to Alathan with Asan, he meets a figure from his past in the ancient woods. Okay.
Asan can get the gate.
Asan can get the gate.
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about.
Ah.
I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with deer.
Not everything in the forest should be hunted. Eldrin taught me that. He was like an uncle to me.
Okay.
Asan, hang back.
Okay. We don't trust him that much then. Oh. Get that heartwood. And now let's speak with... Ooh, let's get your heartwood. No, it's Imperial Weave. Okay, sweet. Now we can talk to you.
Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
I've heard the name. I've heard other things too.
There's some history.
Doesn't matter. I just need to know if you can be trusted around Hala.
Their trust is an honor. It's up to them. Davrin thinks so. I'm still Dalish. Yeah.
I don't know what you've heard, but I'm still Dalish where it counts.
The Hala decide that. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The Hala aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Asan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one.
Hey, hello, don't
Maybe
they?
all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
Davrin has another side. Asan owns him. He's the bodyguard. What was Davrin like? Ooh, yes. What was he like?
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time.
He sang a lot.
Ooh.
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now, hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally, you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
He has another side. He's such a lovely person.
Davrin's got a soft spot in there. Asan's digging it out.
Just keeping his nose clean.
Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some Hala to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Yeah, okay. Don't eat the Hala, son. I know he likes truffles, but, you know.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone root, a marple tree, and vanderberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Hala can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
That does seem to be your way, doesn't it? Ringing the dinner bell. Worked for a son. I guess this is where we're bringing them to. A clearing with a Hala statue. Alright, let's go. So, we're having a search area, or is it going to take me to exactly where I need to be? Hassan is already here. He's way ahead of us.
Here we go. Found a maple tree.
See if it has a dead branch.
Okay, you mean on the tree itself? Not just looking on the ground. Nice.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
The dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's the idea.
Okay. Well then, let's see what we've got here. Pure ore, lovely. And right on over here. Oh no, I'm coming.
Here, some vannaberries.
Sweet.
Sweet as candy. Holla lapped them up.
Interesting. I wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps.
Ugh.
Uh-huh. Great for Holla. Bad for people.
Wow. Don't try them, Rook. Or do. I'm not your mother. Experience is the best teacher. Okay. Collect that heartwood. So, we need to get up.
Over here. Stone root.
Dig up a few.
Dig? It's on stone.
Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Holla mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a romantic dinner.
Okay. And 9 gold. Sweet. Okay, last one.
Time to get out that marple branch and call the Holla.
You sound excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison.
Exactly. He is a hunter. Alright, don't run off and leave me. Okay, and where is this? Ah, the other inaccessible area. It's opened up.
It's on the other side of this.
Fantastic.
He senses
Cliffside
something.
Pass.
Could be Holla.
We've got a griffin. Asan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Holla?
Probably not, but he's never seen one.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to risk it. The Hala will remember. The ones that survive, anyway. Okay. Very nice. Ah. Okay. A point of no return. Lovely. Yeah.
This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and bannerberries.
Okay. Right there. That is a good spot. Anything else to pick up first? Is this entirely enclosed? It looks like it is. Hey. 2 pure ore, 3 flawless crystal. Sweet. And Grace of the Hala. As they impose creation, gratitude and sorrow are the mindful sculptor's prayer. Through hammer and chisel, all statues, like the first Hala, are a violence that ends in beauty. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. And no, we can go up here, although we're probably not supposed to. Where is this? Ah, we're going to come out over there, so we'll likely have to go this way with the Hala, probably. Well then, let's get this placed.
Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
Okay. Signal to the Hala. And use. Oh, damn. Very sickly.
It looks sick.
Help is here, Hala. Will it survive? This is Solus's fault. Of course, it's all Solus's fault. Everything is Solus's fault. Help is here, Hala. Let's do that one. Oh my god.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vannerberries. Asan, don't you even think about going after...
Davrin, remember. Trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Asan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Okay.
Did Asan just bring it some food?
Dunno, can't see anything.
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thank you, Rook. Means a lot to have you here for this.
Okay. Commit to an exclusive relationship with Davrin. Ooh. Okay. Asan did the work. End romance with Davrin and commit to friendship instead. It was nothing. End romance with Davrin, commit to friendship instead. That was amazing. End romance with Davrin and commit to a friendship instead. No, I want to be with you.
I wouldn't want to be with anyone else.
Does this mean you decided to take the bait?
I've got some ideas about that.
Ooh.
And,
You were saying?
We had the same idea.
Okay, well done. There's a Hala dying over there still.
You know, being with me means being with him.
It's part of the charm.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a Hala.
No. Which is still dying.
I'd say you found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good.
Oh, we're just gonna leave it there. Okay. Decent.
We'll need to tell Eldrin about this Hala.
Tell him? I thought we were supposed to be leading it away. Oh. But we're supposed to be helping it investigate. Come on, we can do something. You're a mage.
Easy there, girl. You just enjoy that meal.
Yep, that's it. Okay. So we're not bringing the Hala. And it's only one Hala, not the entire herd. And it's very, very sick.
So your uncle is quite the character?
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, and bury you in the basement as a joke.
Lovely.
Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved?
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous?
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not something Grey Wardens seem to know much about.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. Guess that's why working with Asan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
And you've got me now, too.
Couldn't have asked for a better day.
No. Okay. Goodies. 2 flawless crystal, 62 gold. Recruits war hat. Okay. Haven't we got that hat loads of times? Is that the... Are we just getting the same hat? I swear that one, it pops up a lot. Maybe it just looks... Yeah, maybe they just look the same and I am getting different ones, but it really doesn't look like it. Okay. I hear kind of whispering on the wind. A little bit weird. Is that somewhere we can go? Just around here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Flawless crystal. Okay. Oh, is that it? Okay. Okay. And there's something up here. Ooh, chest. Big chest. Sweet. Clay jar, 54 gold. Karasti's double hat plus 9. Awesome. Still not changing my hat. Never change the hat. It just doesn't feel right. 9 gold. Okay. Well. I'm going to assume that that was a bedroll for that Eldrin. Maybe when he comes out looking for the Howler. Who knows? Alright, guys. That was nice. That was a very nice little stroll. Oh! Yep, okay. So, definitely not bringing the Howler through there then. Definitely not. Although, you never know, they might like it. They might be able to keep their footing. So, Eldrin, bad news.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vanaberries...
Hassan took care of it.
A griffin helped a Holler?
You had to be there. Better than a Tahala, or he's gone soft. Yeah, you had to be there. It was sweet.
It's like he was a shepherd. I couldn't believe it.
Remarkable.
Nothing about that in the training manual.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
Yeah, okay, anything can change. Our natures can't be changed. I don't overthink it. Anything can change. Yeah.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
Yeah, good luck with that, Hella. Not our problem. Hehe. Alright. Davrin helped an old friend, Uncle Eldrin, by feeding a starving Halla. 150 gold, codex update. Davrin's bond increased. Damn right it did. Surprisingly, Asan pitched in and fetched berries for the poor animal, showing a side to griffins not seen before. Lovely. Alright. God, you missed something incredible, Tash. Okay, well, that was a very lovely quest. Very lovely side quest. So do we only have Tasha's quest and the main quest now? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Well, we'll track that one because that's the one that we're going to do first. And then we'll probably head back to the lighthouse to make sure nobody else's quests have popped up before we come back to this. But yeah, no, I think I'll leave it here actually. Next episode we'll do Tasha's quest and then head back to the lighthouse. Yeah. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.